November 23, 2024, inside the Rogers Centre. Toronto pulsed with bittersweet energy as Taylor Swift prepared for her final show in the city. For 6 nights, Toronto had become Tay-ronto, a glittering kingdom of friendship bracelets and euphoric fans. This wasn't just a concert, it was a citywide celebration, a grand finale for a place that had embraced her like no other. Gracie Abrams opened the night, her heartfelt set uniting the crowd in anticipation. When Taylor took the stage, the stadium erupted. Every era, every lyric, every beat was a shared memory. From Fearless to Folklore, she led fans through a 3-hour journey, each song a chapter in their collective story. The connection was electric, the stadium somehow intimate despite its size. This was more than a performance, it was a final, emotional communion between artist and city. As the last notes rang out, everyone knew they'd witnessed something historic. Toronto's farewell was a love letter, one last, unforgettable dance before goodbye. The emotional peak came during the Evermore set, as Taylor played Champagne Problems on her moss-covered piano. The final notes faded, and for a heartbeat, the stadium was silent. Then, a tidal wave of applause erupted, 50,000 fans on their feet, cheering, crying, pouring out 2 years of gratitude. The ovation didn't stop, it grew louder, a physical force that shook the stadium. Taylor, stunned, removed her in-ears to hear the raw roar, tears streaming down her face. She mouthed thank you, overwhelmed by the love. For over 3 minutes the line between stage and seats vanished, everyone united in a single, unforgettable moment. This wasn't just for a song, it was for the journey, the community, the survival. The ovation was a testament to the bond between Taylor and her fans. In that moment, the stadium was one heart, beating in time with hers. It was a memory that would echo long after the lights went out. When the crowd finally quieted, Taylor's voice trembled with emotion. "You have no idea how much that means to me," she said, gesturing to her band and crew. She thanked everyone, fans, musicians, dancers, crew, for pouring their lives into the tour. "I'm just having a bit of a moment," she laughed through tears, breaking the tension with, "It's not even the last show." The crowd cheered, comforted by her vulnerability and humor. Her gratitude was genuine, her words a tribute to the entire Eras Tour family. She spoke of the shared energy, the magic built by everyone in the room. Then she launched into a surprise acoustic set, Sparks Fly and Message in a Bottle on guitar, You're Losing Me and How Did It End on piano. Each song felt like a personal gift to Toronto, a final, intimate thank you. The acoustic set closed the night's emotional chapter with grace. For 10 days, Toronto became Tay-ronto. The CN Tower lit up, businesses offered Swift-themed menus, and the city's transit welcomed fans. The city buzzed with festival energy, drawing nearly 500,000 visitors and injecting millions into the local economy. Mayor Olivia Chow praised the tour's impact, calling it a celebration for the whole city. Even Prime Minister Justin Trudeau joined the crowd, dancing with his kids, a symbol of the tour's national significance. But the real story was in the streets, fans trading bracelets, sharing stories, and finally seeing their idol. The sense of community was the true legacy of Tay-ronto. Toronto didn't just host concerts, it became part of the Eras Tour story. The city embraced the joy, the glitter, and the emotion. For Swifties, Toronto became a home, its spirit forever woven into the tour's history. The city's love ensured these nights would never be forgotten. As confetti fell and Karma's final notes faded, a bittersweet hush settled over the Rogers Centre. Taylor took her last Toronto bow, fans lingering in the magic, singing into the night. The Toronto shows marked a milestone, the beginning of the end for the Eras Tour. Only Vancouver remained, 3 shows, one last city, the grand finale of a 2-year odyssey. Anticipation soared, tinged with the sadness of an era ending. The Toronto Ovation set an emotional bar for the final chapter. As the tour moved west, the sense of accomplishment and melancholy was palpable. Toronto was the last great celebration before the final goodbye. The world now watched, ready for Taylor's last dance, last song, and the closing of a historic era.